Good morning, good morning, good morning on this wonderful Wednesday. Um, I was just up here just thinking about some things, and I've got a lot of new content that I'll be recording and posting here over the next week or so. But one of the conversations I wanted to have or information I wanted to share is the fact that do we really understand what a trillion is? Um, you know, there has been, and I went back and I looked this morning, there has been more than $3 trillion printed in new money from the year 2000 to like 2020. So we're not even talking about how much more was printed by the Federal Reserve or that was authorized by the U.S. government to be printed uh, by the Federal Reserve. And I know for me anyway, when you start talking about millions and billions and trillions, until a few years ago, those were just numbers to me. I didn't have any sort of reference point. But once I started to understand, and all I did, and check it out for yourself, I started Googling like how long is a million seconds? How long is a billion seconds? How long is a trillion seconds? And it was eye opening to me when I found out what's going on, because these are words that we hear that's being thrown out there on a regular basis, and we really don't have any concept as to what it is or how what the real value is. So the easiest thing that I could come to a conclusion and realize is, let's see how many seconds it is in matter of time. So a million seconds is roughly about 12 days. It's like, wow, that's a long time, or that's a lot of, seconds, but it's really not that long of a time. And then I Googled a billion seconds. And a billion seconds is about 34 years. So a million compared to a billion is not just tenfold more, it's a lot greater than that. And then a trillion seconds, I was almost afraid to look at that. A trillion seconds is like 34,000 years. Y'all hear me, folks? 34,000 years. So once you start looking at the difference between $1 million and $1 billion, and now we have someone that is going to have a personal wealth of $1 trillion soon, we think $100,000 is some money. We really don't have any clue as to what's going on out here. We really don't have a clue as to what the real game is and how to win this game and to provide. And when you consider some of the things that have happened really since 2008, um, you know, you'll start to understand why, and I just have to say, why the black community is looked at in the United States is looked at the way that it is. Um, and I'm going to just go there. I'm going to go there. So we had an event happen in 2008 that a lot of people never thought was going to be possible. Um, During President Obama's first campaign, he was able to raise over $600 million through his um, eloquence of speech and charisma for his campaign. He was able to, you know, obtain the highest office in this country. And part of the results or consequences of that, unbeknownst to the majority of the black community, is that there were other communities that were looking at what Obama had done or what Obama had obtained, And part of the questions that was being asked was, if this was impossible, an impossibility that did happen, the impossible happened, why is it that a lot of the black community is not able to take care of themselves? Why isn't the black community able to do certain things? And we already know that there are systems in place that are not about the empowerment of black people in particular. Um, but that's where we got to get smarter. That's where we've got to learn what the real game is out here and the rules to the real game, because a lot of us, I'll say it, in the black community, we're playing checkers and the game is chess. So if you don't know how to play chess, or if you're just learning how to play chess and you're not real familiar with identifying what the pieces are and how the pieces move, how can you even compete with someone who's been playing chess for 5, 10 years? There's no, you're not going to be able to. And so we really need to get out here and to identify what is going on, what the opportunities are, because now they're talking about this recession, they're talking about inflation, they're telling lies about why inflation is happening, or I should say half truths. They'll tell you that it's because of the stimuluses that were given to the American public, when the majority of the money was issued during these stimuluses did not go to the American public. Um, so it behooves all of us to take some time to really start to look and study and to figure out, especially if we're not getting the results that we're looking for, why are we not getting those results? And I can almost guarantee you is that the reason why you're not getting the results is because you're utilizing incomplete and erroneous information based upon the decisions that you're making. So you really have to take some time out here and find out what's really going on. Again, um, I'm not even sure if I said my name. This is Jamal. One of the services I provide is called credit maximization, where I teach people how to leverage the credit system instead of being leveraged by the credit system. Please like, follow, subscribe to this channel. I'll continue to put out different content that is going to help your life and improve your life. Um, Also, you can follow me on Instagram at Credit Maximization. I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed, and profitable, wonderful Wednesday. Peace.